can go.
You don't even have a stop.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You go.
No. You first.
You go.
I'm gonna go after you.
Hit the road, Jack.
No, you go.
You go.
No, you go.
You go.
No, you go.
No, you go.
I'm not going until you go.
No, you go.
I'm not gonna go until you go.
No, you go.
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 You go. Oh, you go.
What?
What a riot.
My driver would like you to go first, please.
No, you go.
No, you go. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go.
Yum. I've got a lot of sides in here. You go.
Crossword? I'm just kidding. There's no crossword. Go ahead.
You go.
No way. Go ahead.
Go. 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 You go.
You sure? Okay.
Come on. You go. Okay.
You want to? No? You go.
No, you just. Okay. You toe.
No, you toe.
No, you toe.
You toe.
No, 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 you toe.
Turn taking can be something that many of us find difficult day in and day out. While probably not to that extreme, one can often find themselves insisting the other can speak or not feeling as though they're receiving their turn. Turn taking is described as when one person finishes speaking and another person begins. This is naturally done with a combination of signals, such as volume, intonation, and pausing. I wanted to analyze the turn-taking habits of couples. My hypothesis is that the longer couples have been together, the more fluid their turn-taking will be and the less interruptions will appear in their conversations. I defined an interruption as the act of breaking the uniformity or continuity of the conversation. Or in other words, when the two speakers would speak simultaneously over each other, theoretically preventing them from hearing one another momentarily. I feel like this is an important experiment for interpreters, because while interpreting for a couple, it might be important to inquire how long the couple has been together, and thus, with this knowledge, one could better predict what turn-taking habits might exist for that couple. As Tannen puts it in her book, That's Not What I Meant, conventional wisdom and common sense tells us that the more time people spend together, the better they will understand each other. However, I must note that she then continues to denounce this conventional wisdom. I wanted to put this theory to the test and determine if, indeed, couples will have less or more interruptions the longer they have been together. For my experiment, I recorded 6 different couples for 10 minutes each. This was to ensure that I would receive as natural conversation samples as possible, even with a camera present. Couple A had been together for 3 months. They are a slightly unconventional couple due to their age differences of 20 years, but they consider themselves happy and are on the same maturity level despite their ages. Couple B had been together for 8 months. They consider themselves happy and content with the speed the relationship is continuing forward. Couple C had been together for 1 year. They just recently got engaged and are going to be married this upcoming September. Couple D have been together for 3 years. They are not planning on engagement anytime soon and have been living together for about a year. Couple E have been together for 5 years. They just recently got married and have been living together for some time before this. Couple F have been together for 34 years and married for 30 years, living together for the duration of their marriage. All couples consider themselves at a good point in their relationship and are very happy with how things are currently. I inquired this beforehand to ensure the couples tested were as controlled as possible. After compiling the videos together and analyzing each, I found that all couples had at least 2 examples of interruptions. Here is a collection of a few of these interruptions.
You should pay me to buy that t-shirt.
They should pay you to drink as much Coca-Cola as you drink anyway.
But it's so good for you.
Honey.
And you know, the fact that Coke tastes so good totally makes up for the fact that they've made union workers and South American Coca-Cola plants disappear.
Probably shouldn't.
Why don't we change?
Bad comics, you know, okay, people.
Well,
Like-
there's bad actors in dramas,
Yeah,
and then there's good actors.
yeah. But
There's like,
uh,
some good examples.
yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, you can be,
No, but
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
I'm still laughing at that cat. Is that real?
Yes!
That's amazing.
Are we gonna watch Zeitgeist at all?
I got it for your mom, but we can. I don't remember it.
You don't remember it? I can't really either, but...
Taping Dan. What does he do?
Dan is doing his one-man.
Well, that's cool. Who's invited?
Who's invited?
Fun. Make fun.
About 2 weeks.
Quite a ways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
that'd
was
be
just
fun.
thinking I didn't want to go out there by myself with the kids. So I
You're scared of your kids?
no, I don't want to have any sort of action out
Oh.
there because it's going to be working.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be good.
And then so 2 girls.
It's our working time.
I think so.
In conclusion, my hypothesis was not supported by my findings. Couple A had 3 interruptions. Couple B had 8 interruptions. Couple C had 4. Couple D had 2. Couple E had 3. And couple F had 7 interruptions. As can be seen by this graph, there is no correlation between the length of time a couple has been together and the amount of interruptions. Couple B and F had the most interruptions, while couple D had the least. This has led me to the conclusion that it is not dependent on the length of time a couple has been together, but more so it is instead dependent on the specific people involved. All couples have different coping mechanisms for when the other would interrupt. For example, couple C, although male C has not said anything, female C asked him, "What were you saying?" in response to his laughter. Couple F, when male F interrupted female F, she simply answered his question and then worked it seamlessly into what she was saying previously. This made me think of an experiment that I wish I could do. However, time would not permit. I decided to come up with a Jadenkin experiment. This is an experiment carried out in thought only and is not actually conducted. This experiment would involve analyzing a single couple at different stages of their relationship. If I was to follow the same couple and record their conversations for 10 minutes every 6 months, these results might differ from my current findings. I hypothesize that couples who have been together for longer might develop different coping mechanisms when together for a longer time. Tannen states, communicating over time sets up expectations that the other will behave in certain ways, and concludes that more problems arise due to these expectations proving false. However, in a couple that is happy and supported, it is easy to see that by developing the right coping mechanisms to deal with someone who talks over you or interrupts, a couple can interrupt each other often and still maintain a healthy relationship. This experiment might prove that although conversation styles don't necessarily change, the coping mechanisms for the styles might progress or regress depending on the relationship. In conclusion, the amount of time a couple has been together does not correlate specifically to their turn-taking habits and how many interruptions occur. Turn-taking is instead dependent on the actual people involved in conversation and how similar the two individuals' conversational styles are. There are many signals that determine when a person feels that they can take a turn, such as pacing and pausing, their intonation, and their volume, etc. When two people have similar techniques in these regards, they have less interruptions. However, this is not to say a couple with more interruptions is less happy or less content in their relationship. Couples develop different mechanisms for coping with interruptions that I predict develop over time. A couple's strength comes from their ability to communicate, and all people communicate in different ways with different results. What might be perceived as rude or even offensive to one person might be kind and endearing to another. This is an important lesson to learn for interpreting, since we must remove our judgments in order to give a completely unbiased interpretation of whatever is occurring. I would like to leave you with one last clip that I really hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for watching.
We were both born in the same
in
hospital.
1921.
7 days apart.
In the same hospital.
We both grew up
We
one
both
block
lived
away
in
from each
tenements.
other, on the Lower East Side.
On Delancey Street.
My family moved to the Bronx
He
when I
lived
was
on
10.
Fordham Road.
Hers moved when she was
I
11.
lived on 183rd Street.
For 6 years, she worked on the 15th
I worked for
floor
a very prominent
as a
neurologist.
nurse, where I had to
Dr.
practice
Bimmelman.
on the 14th floor, the very same
We
building.
never met.
Never met.
Can you imagine that?
You know where we met? in an elevator.
I was visiting
In
family.
the Ambassador Hotel in Chicago,
He was on the
Illinois.
3rd floor. I was on the 12th.
I rode up 9 extra floors just to keep talking to her.
9 extra floors.